everybody. Welcome to your microformer workout. You will need a microformer, possibly a pole for balance or anything else of that nature. We are going to start at the back of your machine, but facing the front on one black spring. We're going to start in a giant bear pike to plank combo. So feet on the back platform, hands on the carriage. Ready, guys? In 3, 2, let's do it. So one bear, bend the knees in underneath the hips, kick the legs out straight, and then one pike to plank. Good. One bear, one pike to plank. You're just alternating, nice and slow. We'll be working a lot at the back today, but sometimes we won't have springs on. So then being at the back isn't as rough, okay? Good, you have 30 seconds and we're gonna come down to elbows and knees. We're gonna do a 30-second saw, a 30-second crunch, 30-second saw, 30-second crunch. Then we're gonna go back to a 30-second saw and then do a 30-second plank jack, 30-second saw, 30-second plank jack, okay? First, starting on the elbows and knees. In 3, 2, let's do it. So drop the hips, drop the butt, just the elbow shift forward, just the elbow shift back. Yes, pull the belly button up and in. Good. Just the elbows, that's it. Beautiful. 10 seconds, and we're gonna go for a crunch. You're just gonna round it up like a cat, bringing the elbows to the knees. In 3, 2, and now round it up. Look up at your belly button, elbows to knees, crunch. And then come forward, looking at your hands. Good, so exhale, round it up. Look up at your belly button. And then inhale, come out, look at your hands. Yes, that helps me, right? 5 seconds, we go back to the saw. In 4, 3, 2, drop the hips, drop the butt, tuck the tail, just the elbow shift forward, just the elbow shift back. Nice. "15 seconds, you're gonna go back to the crunch. Nice, everybody. In 5, back to the cat crunch. 4, 3, 2, and now round it up like a cat. Look up at your belly button. And then inhale, come all the way out. Look at your hands. Yes, there we go. 15 seconds, everybody. We're gonna go back to the saw. This time we're gonna do 30-second saw, 30-second plank jack. In 4, 3, 2, drop hips, drop butt, and now just the elbows forward again, just the elbows back. Back to that saw. Now in 20 seconds, you're gonna put your hands where your knees are. Feet are gonna be on the ground behind your back platform. You'll be in a plank. We're gonna jump or tap if you need a low impact version. We're gonna do a plank jack for 30 seconds. We're there in 4, 3, 2, let the carriage go. Quickly replace your hands with your knees. Good, with your knees with your hands rather, and now plank jack. Good, butt stays down. That's it, watch out for your space. If you need to put your hands on the floor, you can do that too. If you need more space, which I do, just keep your butt out of the air. Good. 10 seconds, elbows down. We're going back to that saw. In 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down, elbows down. Drop the hips, drop the butt. Cardio's up a little bit. Saw. Yes. Beautiful. Take the space between the shoulder blades, lift it up, try not to sink into the elbows. 15 seconds, we're going to hit those plank jacks one more time. In 10. In 4, 3, 2, back to plank jacks. Let's do it. Hands on the floor if you need more space. Feet on the floor behind your front platform. Let's go. Awesome. We're going to start your right oblique with a giant side kneeling crunch with a saw. Left knee stacks on top of the right knee. Elbows on the carriage. We're there in 10. Shoulders over the wrists in the meantime. Butt down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. All right, oblique time. So elbows down, left knee stacks on top of the right knee. You're going to inhale, come forward into that little twisted knee plank. Shift your elbows forward, shift your elbows back, and then crunch elbows to knees. Look up at your right waist. So my left knee is stacked on top of my right knee, so my right hip is pointing down towards the ground. Shift forward, shift back, and then round it up. Beautiful, really stacking left knee on top of right. You got it, guys. You don't have to crunch super high to feel that right waist with that crunch. Just getting the right waist warmed up. You got 30 seconds here, and then we're going to go into a twisted spoon. Okay, hands are going to be on your back bars. If you have them at the front, you'd rather do this at the front, you totally can do it at the front. A little easier at the front. Otherwise, right foot crosses over left foot, hands on the bars. So your right hip will be kind of out for that twisted spoon. In 3, 2, let's do it. So keep that one black, whether you're at the front or at the back like me. Right foot crosses over the left foot. I'm not picky about how you cross your feet. Just make sure your right hip is kind of jutting out. And now from here, scoop the hips up and back behind you, and then stop the hips in line with the hands. Good. You can see my feet are kind of pointing towards you guys. Right foot crosses over the left foot. I have my feet positioned in the little kind of eyelets so they stay intact. Really feeling this, yes, in my arms, but also in my right waist, because that's kind of what's jutting out, and that's where I feel it when I crunch. Let's go 20 seconds. Then your feet are going to be over to the left side of your back platform, facing this direction. Hands where your feet are. We're going to go into a crooked bear. Still working the right waist. We're there in 3, 2, let's do it. So feet to the left side of your back platform, hands on the carriage. It's a crooked bear. Ready? Feet near that back platform. Let's go. Bend the knees in, kick the legs out. So my knees aren't really pointing anywhere but through center, but because I'm crooked with my hands to the right and my feet to the left, I feel this in my right waist. Amazing. We're going to go into that right leg next, guys. So I'm actually going to stay here at the back for transition's sake. You'll see why. And we're going to do an escalator lunge at the back facing the front, but we're going to be on 0 springs so that we can make it an escalator lunge. I know that's confusing, but just trust me. You'll need possibly a pole, 0 springs. Good. Right foot on the carriage, left foot on the back platform, 0 springs. Okay, that's important. Otherwise, the one black will be too intense at the back here. In 3, 2, let's do it. So 0 springs. And for sake of transition, we are going to stay at the back and turn this into an escalator lunge because we're on 0 springs. So just trust me, okay? Right foot forward on the carriage, left foot back, high up, high heel on the back platform. You're going all the way down, all the way up. Ready? 3, 2, let's do it. The right knee over right ankle at the bottom. Push down through the whole right foot to come up. We're going to do some 30-second intervals, guys, with this. And then your back left foot will be on the ground behind the back platform. We'll turn that into a low escalator lunge. You'll get it. We're there in 3. Quick transition in 2. Put that left foot on the floor behind the back platform and do the same lunge. You'll notice you aren't going to be able to stand up as much with that right leg. So there's going to be a little bit more tension in this low escalator, right? You'll be able to come down pretty low, but you won't be able to stand up as much as you would like. Now in 10, you're going to step the left foot back up, back to normal escalator lunge. In 4, 3, 2, step it back up, back to normal. Down, right knee over right ankle, push down through the whole right foot, come on up. Using a pull to the left if you need to here. Again, I'm on 0 springs because I'm at the back facing the front, and you'll know why we're at the back and why we aren't at the front facing the back doing escalator. You'll know. In 4, left foot on the ground. 3, 2, same thing. Left foot steps down onto the ground. My heel is still high. Down all the way, but you won't be able to stand up as much as you would like. Yes. Really getting the back of that right leg nice and warm. Let's go 10 seconds. Left foot steps up to the platform again. Back to normal escalator. In 5, 4, 3, 2, left foot steps up. Back to normal. Down low. Push down, come on up slow. Amazing. 15 seconds. We got low escalator one more time. Then you'll see why we're at the back facing the front. So we're going to put on 2 black springs and we're going to do a one-legged hamstring curl. In 4, left foot on the ground. 3, 2, left foot on the ground. Down all the way. Push down through the right foot, come on up. Good, so your right foot will be on the carriage. Left knee is gonna be on your back platform. 2 black springs, if you need to go a little less, 1 black. One-legged hamstring curl on that right side. Then we'll come back to this situation. Back to the hamstring curl again, back to this situation, okay? In 3, 2, let it go. 2 black springs. Stay at the back, facing the front. Again, stay at the back, facing the front. Now, left knee is going to be on the platform. Right foot, heel, probably, is going to be in the eyelet. Get your left knee on the padded part, hip over knee, and now kick your right leg out to a straightish leg, and then curl it in. Whoa, hamstring. Yes. Kick the right leg out. Curl it in, stopping the heel underneath of your knee. Wow. Woo, hello, hammy. If this is too extreme for your hamstring, remember, come down to 1 black. Holding on to your back bars if you've got them. Good, I like to lift my toes up as I kick out, but if you want to keep a flat foot, you totally can. Oh boy. Yes, and just really try to get a nice hip flexor stretch on that left side. You kind of jut your left hip forward a little bit. Inhale as you kick the right leg out. Exhale as you curl it in. Yes. You got 60 seconds left here, then we're going to go back down to 0 springs. Now you see why we're at the back facing the front for escalator lunge, right? Just for transition purposes. Good. We're going to go back to escalator. This time, no low escalator. We're going to do escalator for 30, moonwalker 30. escalator 30, moonwalker 30, escalator 30, moonwalker 30. So 30-second intervals once again. Back to 0 springs. Keep doing that hamstring curl. It's heavy. Good. You got 25 seconds. Right foot on the carriage again, left foot on the back platform the whole time. Escalator lunge. We're there in 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. 0 springs. Right foot on the carriage, left heel high behind you, all the way down, all the way up. Regular old escalator, ready, go. Down low, right knee over right ankle. Push down through the whole right foot, come on up. Now you see why we're doing this at the back facing the front, hence the reason we're on 0 springs. If you're on 1 block right now, it's gonna make it very hard because you're at the back, so you'd be pulling on the spring. You're more than welcome to do that, but it's a little much for me. We're gonna hold it down for a moonwalker in 3, 2, hold it down, and now bend your back left knee in, keeping the right knee frozen, kick the back left leg out. Yeah, so the action comes from that back left knee as it bends in and then kicks out. 10 seconds, left leg goes straight, you go back to full range of motion. In 5, 4, 3, 2, second set. Kick the left leg out, all the way up, all the way down. Amazing, everybody. Pushing down through the right foot to bring yourself up. 10 seconds, you go back to the moon. In 4, 3, 2, hold it down, back to the moonwalker. Bend your left knee in, and then kick your left leg out. Yes. Little tuck of the tail as you do this moonwalker, protect the low back. 10 seconds, we go back to full range of motion. Notice I'm not super low on the right side. I'm getting a little bit more muscle coming up higher. In 3, 2, kick that left leg out, all the way up slow, all the way down low. Yes, ooh, a little balance here. Got one more set of moonwalker, guys, and we're gonna hit that hamstring curl again. In 10, hamstrings are the name of the game today. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down, and now bend your back left knee in, kick it out. Go into 2 blocks, stay at the back, facing the front. Right heel goes in that little eyelet, left knee goes where your left toes are. One-legged hamstring curl. We're there in 8. Good, in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, amazing. Okay, so back to the 2 blocks, 1 block if you need a little less, especially if you're working with some hamstring situation, okay? If you've got like something going on, go lighter. Right heel in the eyelet, hands on the bars, ready? Kick the right leg out to a straightish leg, and then curl the heel in and stop it underneath of your knee. Oh boy, this is so intense now. Second time through. Whoa. Ooh, you can even touch your little hamstring with your right fingertips. Ah! And feeling the contraction here. Yes. High hammy strength. Lift the toes as needed as you kick it out. That's no problem. boy, let's go another minute and 10 seconds here. We'll come once again back down to 0 springs. We're gonna hit that escalator lunge again, okay? I know. Final time there. Quicker set this time. In fact, because it's a quick set, we'll actually go to 1 block. So we'll make it a little bit more challenging, okay? Because it's a quick set. So try 1 block. If you need a little less, 0 springs, no problem. Right foot will be on the carriage, left foot will be on the back platform. Back to that escalator lunge. Now I guess it's considered a 5th lunge because we'll be on 1 block. So it'll be a little bit more intense, but it's your last minute of your right leg. And then we're gonna go back to center core. Then we're gonna hit your left oblique, left leg, then we'll hit your arms, and then a little bit more center core, okay? In 4, down to 1 block. 3, 2, let's do it. So down to 1 block. Be careful getting set up here. Remember, you're pulling a spring now. Right foot on the back platform, okay? Left foot is gonna be on the back platform, right foot on the carriage is what I meant. Be real careful with this one, guys. If you don't feel safe, come down to 0 springs. All the way down, this is intense. Push down through the right foot to come on up. Woo! You could even hook your left foot in the little eyelet behind you if you need some leverage, okay? Not easy. My right leg and hamstring are on fire. Oh boy. Amazing. Let's go 35 seconds left to your full range to finish. Hands will be on the carriage, toes will be on the back platform. Just like how we started, we're gonna go back to that bear pike to plank combo. We're there in 20. Woo, square the hips to the front. Even if you're on 0 springs right now, it's still a challenge. Otherwise, you're on 1 block right now. In 10. Pretty much this whole class is at the back facing the front. In 4, hands down. In 3, 2, right into it. Hands down, right foot steps back to meet the left foot and go back to it. Bend the knees in, kick the legs out, and then pike the hips up. Good. Feels good to get into the center core again. Pike does not have to be big to put it in the abs. 30 seconds, knees come down, hands stay up. We're gonna hit a giant wheelbarrow for 30. Good. Giant crunch on the elbows and knees for 30. That's such a good one. Back to giant wheel, back to giant crunch. Then we'll combo giant wheel with something else. In 4, 3, 2, knees down, hands up. Drop the hips, drop the butt into a modified hand plank. Just the hand shift forward. Just the hand shift back. Good. Real nice and slow. You're still on that 1 block. In 5, elbows come down. Back to that giant crunch. In 4, 3, 2, elbows down, knees stay down, and now round it up like an angry cat. And then look at your hands and come out. Drop the hips, drop the butt. And then plug the elbows and knees down, round it up. Good. We're back up on the hands for that wheelbarrow. In 3, 2, let's do it. Back up on the hands. Back to your wheelbarrow. Hand shift forward. Hand shift back. Amazing. 8 seconds, elbows come down, back to that crunchy. In 4, 3, 2, elbows down, round it up like a cat, look at your belly button, and then look at your hands come out. Hips and butt stop over the knees at the top of that crunch. Yes, guys, now in 10, we'll go back to the wheel for 30. Good, but then we'll hit an elbow plank hold for 30. Back down to the wheel, 30, elbow plank hold for 30. In 3, 2, let's do it. So up on hands and knees, back to your wheelbarrow, ready, go. Got 30 seconds here. Then we'll do a 30-second plank hold, which will be hard because you're essentially pulling a spring to the back, right? So it's like, even though we aren't moving, it's definitely like, whoa. In 5, toes will be on the ground, elbows on the carriage. 4, 3, 2, elbows on carriage, toes on ground. Just hold a plank, an elbow plank. Yes. Shoulders over the elbows, I feel it. 15 seconds, knees come down, hands come up, back to wheel. Yes, in 10. Knees down, hands up. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So knees down, hands up, back to your wheel. That elbow plank hold was challenging. Sometimes holding things is more challenging than moving around. Good, now in 15, we come back down to elbows, back up to toes. It's an active elbow plank, because you're pulling that spring. We're there in 4, 3, 2, elbows down, toes up, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good, 20 seconds, everybody. Elbows stay down, right knee stacks on top of the left knee. We got that left side oblique. Starting with that side crunch with a saw. We're there in 4, 3, 2, awesome. So right knee is gonna stack on top of the left knee now. My feet are towards you, okay? Inhale, come forward into that little twisted elbow plank. Shift your elbows forward, shift your elbows back, and then round it up like a cat and crunch your elbows to your knees. Good. If you've got bars and they're in your way, you can always thread your knees through your bars, or your feet rather. You know what I mean. Good. Shift the elbows forward, shift the elbows back, and then crunch it up into that left waist. Make sure you're not dumping down into the left hip when you do that twisted saw. 45 seconds, we got the twisted spoon. If you need to do it at the front of your machine, do it at the front. In 20, hands on your bars, left foot over right foot. So sweaty, I'm slipping. Woo. In 8. Twisted spoon, guys. In 4. Good. 3, 2. Let's do it. So keep the one black if you can. Right foot is behind the left foot. So your left foot crosses over your right. So your left hip is up in the air slightly. You can put your feet in the eyelet as needed. Ready? And left foot over right foot. And round it up and spoon it. Yeah, not an easy one. Good. Feel a little bit more of an emphasis on the left waist as you scoop it up because of how your feet are crossed. Really push down through the heels of your hands as you lift the hips up and back. 30 seconds. Feet to the right side of your back platform on the floor. Hands on the carriage. You've got your crooked bear. We're there in 8. Nice. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. The big upper body one. So feet over to the right of your back platform, hands over to the left on your carriage. Remember, no need to point the knees anywhere because you're crooked. Let's do it. Bend the knees straight underneath the hips. Kick the legs out. So if you were flying over yourself right now, you'd be crooked, right? With your hands to the left, feet to the right on the floor. Amazing. You're 45 seconds away from that escalator lunge at the back with 0 springs, right? You know exactly what to expect. Grab your pole if you need it. Left foot on the carriage, right foot on the back platform, 0 springs. We'll do the normal escalator, the low one, the normal, the low, the normal, the low. Hamstring curl. Then we'll return back to escalator, back to hamstring. Then we'll do a heavier escalator or 5th lunge with that one black to finish. In 4, 0 springs, guys. In 3, 2. Awesome. My alarm loves going off. We're gonna raise that. No, it's better now. It goes off in the middle of the night when it would. That drove me crazy. All right, left foot on the carriage, center. Right heel high on the back platform. 30 seconds here, 30 seconds low, times 3. Ready, go. Left knee over left ankle at the bottom. Push down through the whole left foot to come to the top. Make sure you aren't set up on a tight rope. If you feel really off balance, your feet might just need to go out to the sides a little bit. In 4, right toes on the floor behind your back platform. Low escalator. 3, 2, let's go. I know we're doing escalator lunge to the back in case you didn't get the news, right? Because of transitions, right? We come into that hamstring curl. It's better just to stay here at the back. But we're on 0 springs, okay? Remember, when that low escalator, you won't be able to stand up, look, as much as you would like to because of where the right foot is. But you want to keep that back right heel high for me. In 4, right toes on the platform. 3, 2, use the balance and just step it up and keep lunging. Really try to flow from platform to floor. Ten seconds, right foot on the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully hop the right foot back behind you on the floor. Down all the way, but you won't be able to stand up all the way here. Hello. Yes, constant tension in the back of that left leg as we warm it up. 15 seconds. You got one more set up, one more set down. Then we're in that first set of hamstring. In 5, right foot steps up. 4, 3, 2, right foot steps up. All the way down. All the way up. "15 seconds, right foot steps back onto the ground. One more time, low escalator. In 4, guys. 3, 2, and right foot on the ground, heel is still high. Let's go, getting a little calf work. Amazing. You're gonna drop it down to black, or you drop it up rather, take it up. Right knee on the back platform. That's right, the back platform, left foot on the carriage. One-legged hamstring curl, first set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, awesome. Woo! Oh boy. Hamstring curl is intense. Remember, if you need to go one block on that ham curl, do it. Sometimes it just gives you a different flavor. It's not even a modification. I just say modification just in case, like, but honestly, it's just a different flavor, okay? Right knee on the back platform, hip over knee, hands on the bars. And now kick your left leg out. Doesn't have to go all the way straight. Curl it in. Really try to stop your heel directly underneath of your knee. Standing up tall, make sure your right knee is on the padded part of your platform. If you need more padding, grab a towel. But my left heel is in the eyelet. I got my shoe on. Okay, it just feels better when I do this with shoes. But you can totally do this with your socks or whatever. Kick it out. Curl it in. You can touch the back of your left leg and feel the hamstring contracting. As you exhale, curl it in. Inhale, kick it out. And it's okay if you need to move your foot around a little bit. You gotta find that place that's right for you, right? Depends on your shoes sometimes too. Good, my alarm of course is going off again. That's okay. Don't even pay attention. Good. Amazing, everybody. 45 seconds, we drop it back down to 0 springs. We're gonna go back to the escalator lunge. This time we're gonna combo escalator with a moonwalker. 30-second intervals, once again, 3 sets. In 25, my left hamstring is definitely a little weaker than my right, so this is a struggle. In 10, 0 springs, left foot on the carriage, right foot on the back platform. In 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, not easy. Careful getting set up. Grab your pole if you need it. Left foot forward, right toes back. Your heel is very high. And we're going down and up. Let's go. All the way down, left knee or left ankle. Hip is always higher than the knee in those holds. Push down to come up. Ooh, now that left leg is definitely lit up. For sure. 10 seconds, we hold this down for your moonwalker. In 4, 3, 2, hold it down, and now bend your back right knee to bring the carriage in. Notice my left leg isn't moving, it's just kind of staying still. Yep, but it is kind of moving because of what my right leg is doing. Yeah. 10 seconds, right leg goes back to a straight leg. Back to full range, escalator. In 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg goes straight, push down to come up. Going back to the moon in 3, 2, hold it down, bend the right knee in, kick the right leg out. Ten seconds, you're back in the escalator again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg goes straight, up slow, down low. Then one more set of the moonwalker, then we hit that hamstring curl one more time. Uh-oh, I know. Then we'll hit that crazy change I made where we're gonna be on one block doing the same lunge at the back. So you'll be pulling on the spring. It'll be more of a challenge, but we'll only be there for a minute. Moonwalker one more time in 3, 2, hold it down, bend your back right knee in, kick it out. We're coming up to 2 block springs, right knee on the back platform, left heel in the eyelet of your carriage. Okay, you got that one-legged hamstring curl one more time. This is your hamstring class. In 8. 2 black or 1 black if you need a little less. In 4, 3, good, 2, let's do it. So 2 black or 1 black if you need it. Right knee goes on your back platform. Left heel goes in the eyelet some way, somehow. And now hold on to the back bars. Kick your left leg out. Curl it in underneath of the knee. Good, kick it out. And curl it in. I might even try to put my left heel in the center there. Good. For some reason on this side, I'm having trouble hooking my shoe in the eyelet. Really try to stop the heel directly underneath the knee. Notice I always have a soft bend in my knee. I'm not kicking it out to a locked leg. Yes. Little over 60 seconds here, then we'll drop it down to 1 black if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Just go back to 0 springs. We're gonna do that heavy escalator at the back, better known as 5th lunge without cables, right? Left foot on the carriage, right foot on the back platform. It's just 1 minute. Be careful getting set up in this next one, please. Be careful. Ooh, hello, hamstring. Oh my goodness. After this left leg is done, we're gonna get into some upper bod. Finish with a little core. And then you're done. We've already done 10 minutes of core total, 7 minutes of obliques. You've done about 11 minutes on each leg, okay? Just in case you're wondering. Good. We'll do about 7 minutes of arms. Amazing. Coming down to 1 block, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2. I know that was not easy. My left leg, wow, it is so different than my right. It's not even funny. Okay, careful getting set up in this one. You have 1 black. I like to put my right foot in the eyelet, and then I carefully kind of bring the carriage into my hand in order to put the left foot on the carriage. And it's just 1 minute, guys. Now you're pulling a spring, okay? Be careful. All the way up, all the way down. If this is too intense, remember you can always take off the black and just continue what we have been doing. Whew, oh boy. Balance is a challenge here too. If you got a pull, use it. I would be using a pull, but I forgot and I'm recording and it's just like, I wish I had an assistant to go grab it, but it's okay. Good, you just have 30 seconds here, everybody. We're gonna be on 1 red, up to like maybe 1 red, 1 black for some of you. Seated on the right side of your back platform, but still facing the front. Our theme is that we're at the back facing the front the whole class. We got a 1 arm pull back row for that left arm. In 4, 3, 2, holy hamstrings. Oh my gosh. I think that's what I'm gonna call this class. So 1 red up to 1 red, 1 black, okay? I'm seated near the number 4. My left palm is gonna go up on the rail closest to the springs, okay? Now, I like to cross my feet here and lean back. All you're gonna do, keeping the elbow pinned into your side, is you're just gonna row the left elbow back and then extend the left arm forward, okay? If your machine is kind of moving around, you might just need to scoot up, or you can always put your left foot against your front platform if your machine is moving and driving you crazy, okay? That's always an option. If you need to make this easier, scoot up, harder, scoot back. Okay, so now my butt's closer to 3. This resistance feels good. Really squeeze through the biceps since the palm is up and the back, right? That area underneath of your armpit, you feel it as you pull that elbow back. And then slowly resist that left arm forward. Good. Just take a note of where your butt is. My butt's in line with 3, so that when I go to the other side, it's about the same. And I'm slightly leaning back, kind of engaging with my abs. Awesome. We're going to pull it back and hold it back in 3, 2, pull it back, hold it back, and now little pulses. Back 2, forward 2. Really open the heart here. Back 2, forward 2. Going back to full range in 3, 2, back to full range, all the way out. Pull it all the way back. Good. You're going to go back to the pulse back one more time in 10. Then we're going to be on our hand, our right hand and our knees. We're still going to be at the back facing the front. Stay on this side of your machine. Good. We'll pulse it back first in 3, 2. Pull that left elbow back and now pulse it back to forward 2. Good. We're going to do a little tricep pull down. Knees on the floor, right hand on the floor. In 3, 2, let's do it. Good. So my knees are going to be sort of to start in line with that number 2. My left hand is going to be at the top edge of my carriage, closest to my front platform. Now, if you need to, you can have your butt back around your heels a little bit, so you're not necessarily tabletop. Right now on the floor. And now I'm going to do the same action, but I'm pulling with my not my hamstring, oh gosh, with my tricep because my palm is down, okay? And now if it's too heavy, you scoot up. Okay, find the resistance you need just by moving your body around. My left elbow is pinned in at my side, my palm is down. I extend the right arm out in front of me and I pull down using my left tricep and lat. Good. My butt's back on my heels. This feels best for me, but if you want to be in a tabletop position, you totally can. Let's go 30 seconds here, not in this one as long. You're gonna hop over to the other side, same spring, seated near whatever number you were seated near last time. We're going into that pull back bicep style row. Keep the shoulder out of the ear right here in the meantime. In 4, we go there. 3, 2, awesome. So it is a lot of back work, but with the palm down or up, you get a little bit more of the bicep and or the tricep, right? So my butt was, I think, pretty close to number 3. I like to cross my legs here, across my feet. Right palm is down, closest to the spring rail. Lean back slightly, and now pull your elbow back, and then extend it forward. No, palm is not down, palm is up, my bad. Palm is up. We are hitting the bicep, Jasmine. Good. And really pull, you can't see my elbow, but I'm pulling it back, extending it forward. If your machine is moving around, like I said, you can always put your right foot, kind of like where mine is, on the platform so it doesn't move around. There's always a way that you can sit any funky way you want. Good, again, right palm is up, getting into that right bicep, right lat. I'm seated pretty close to my machine, but obviously not too close because then I would like bump into my elbow. We're gonna pull it back and pulse it in 3, 2, pull it back and now pulse it back 2, forward 2, back 2, forward 2. Open the heart. 5 seconds, you go back to full range. 4, 3, 2, back to full range. Good. You have another pulse back coming up in 10. Then we'll hit that hand and knees pull back tricep thing. First, we pulse this back in 4, 3, 2. Now pulse it back 2 inches, forward 2. Good. You'll see me a bit clearer on this side. Right palm goes to the front edge of your carriage in 3, 2. Let's do it. So on your knees, my knees were kind of close to the number 2. However, you put your knees wherever. I like my butt back on my heels, left hand down, palm is down now. Yes, Jasmine, and my alarm keeps going off. Don't know why. And now pull your right elbow straight down to side body, tricep, and then extend your right arm out in front of you without letting your shoulder creep up to the ear, right? So the right arm does go out to like a straightish arm, but not so straight that you're locking out your elbow. Okay, palm is down, good, and you're pulling down. Tricep style pull down. Scoot up to make it easier, scoot back to make it harder. In 45 seconds, we've got your finishing core, guys. It's 3 minutes, okay? Again, the theme of today, at the back, facing the front. All right, we'll be on 1 block. We're gonna start in a giant inchworm. So we're kind of combining 2 things that we've already done a lot today, which is a crunch and a saw, okay? So it's exactly what an inchworm is. It's a combination of a crunch and a saw. Elbows on the carriage, knees on the back platform, 1 black spring. We're there in 8. Last 3 minutes of class, everybody. In 4, 3, 2. Amazing. Oh, your holy hamstring class. You got total body. Always total bod on this machine, right? So 1 block, knees on the back platform, elbows on the carriage, combining a saw and a crunch. That is your inchworm. Ready? And hit it. You guys have 3 minutes left. You can do that. Drop hips, drop butt, shift the elbows forward, shift the elbows underneath of the shoulders, crown of the head towards the carriage, round it up like a cat. And then go back to it. Come forward, tuck the tail. Elbows shift out, elbows shift in, round it up. Combining the saw and the crunch. Knees are obviously pointing straight down the center. Amazing, everybody. Let's go 30 seconds. We're gonna do an elbow bear for 30. Up to the hands and knees, giant wheel for 30. Back down to elbows up to toes, giant elbow bear for your last 30 seconds, okay? So it's 30 seconds at a time, guys. Toes can be on the back platform or the floor. It's up to you. Elbows stay where they're at. In 3, 2, lift the knees up. And now bend your knees in. Woo! Kick the legs out. Yes, elbow bear. Awesome. 15 seconds, knees down, hands up. Giant wheel. In 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down, hands up. Ready? Wheelbarrow, 30 seconds. Last 60 seconds of class right here, guys. Shift your hands forward. Shift your hands back. Pull that belly button up and in. Chin is off the chest. 15 seconds, you finish in that elbow bear. Feet on the floor or feet on the platform. Last 30 seconds of your holy hamstring class. In 4, 3, 2, elbows down, toes up, 30 seconds. Ready? Hit it. Last 30 seconds of class. Bend the knees in. Kick the legs out. In 20, we let it go. Amazing, everybody. You got 10. Nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Amazing. Oh, wow, the alarm goes off at the right time when we're actually done. What do you know? Great job, guys. Killer work. Stretch out those hammies. I will see you when I see you next. Thank you.